So that translated over into every relationship I was with a woman. You know, I can't find nobody that love me the way I love. I love hard. When I love,
Yeah.
I'm passionate. That, and then it kept going, and you know, I used music as a way of venting, as a form of therapy. But at the end of the day, I'm doing drugs. Music not making me really happy. It's just the way that I vent. And all of my money going to support people that don't even seem like they truly even
Sure.
give a fuck about what I'm going through or dealing with internally.
Right.
As long as the money coming, it just make you feel like a mule, like a or like a workhorse. Like I'm only as valuable as what I can do for the people around me.
At that time.
And at that time,
Yeah.
and then, thank you.
You feel me?
Thank you. Yeah, affirmations. Thank you. It made me feel like I was only as valuable as what I could do for the people around me at that time. And then after that went on, it's like you got people that when you're not doing what they want you to do or doing what it is that's appeasing to them, they start having a problem with you. They don't really love you and accept you for you. Because if I'm dealing with let's say if I got 3 or 4 wives, you know, y'all all supposed to love me for me, but I'm dealing with you. And you love me for me, you say. But if I show this one more attention than all of y'all getting mad at one time, or let's say I got 3 or 4 homeboys, if I'm showing this one more attention than this one, you not saying that you upset, but I can feel the energy from it. You know, all of these different things, they playing a part on my psyche. Like, if I'm such a problem, hey, I remove myself because I'm not happy here anyway. And that was the point I had got to. If I'm such a problem, hey, look, I'm gone. Y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone because nobody's gonna keep it as real as me. And I just was fed up. I was tired. But I had an epiphany in that process where I disabled my Instagram for a year and a half. I spoke about it on another podcast because I was taking fitness serious at that time also. But it's just like nothing clicking, nothing working until I learned like how you say the mind and body connection when I learned to put my spirituality, even my mental process into my workouts. You know, like people be like, what's your form of prayer? Man, your form of worship could be when you working out.
Indeed. That's meditation too.
And I had to find my gratitude.
Right.
And I learned that comparison was the killer of all joy. Because I'm comparing my life to other people's highlight films. Or I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they so happy, they doing so great. And I'm looking at my real life like, man, this shit ain't what it's all cracked up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's interesting, bro? Like, that's an incredible quote. And I quoted you the other day on Instagram saying that comparison is the killer of all joy.
It is.
And, you know, I recently dealt with something to where somebody that I love and I care about was comparing our situation to someone else's situation, right? And I know their situation, and their situation sucks, but they're painting it to this person like it's great. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's hard to, like, me as a man, like, I want to be as ethical as I can possibly be with everyone that I love, you know? And people be like, Mike, you a good dude. I'm like, I'm a good dude to people I love. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it 100 about
You're
that.
You're a good friend. You're just not friendly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, so with this person, I'm like, do I bust her bubble about what she don't know? Is that how I get the situation smooth? And I chose not to. You know what I'm saying? And it's painful. For me, it's very hard, very difficult. Sean knows. Everybody knows, right? But I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Even if it's not what I want right now, it's the right thing ultimately.
Some lessons are better lived than learned.
Correct. True.
Some lessons must be lived.
Yeah. But, you know,
and it's painful to watch a person like that because if it's somebody you love and you care about, as us being chiefs, we are overseers. We are protectors. We're not just here to protect you physically. We're here to protect you mentally and spiritually from the things that we see that you can't see.
Correct.
And sometimes it's painful to allow somebody to have to go through that.
To bump their heads, but that's how they learn.
Pain is the greatest motivator.
Correct.
And experience is the greatest teacher.
And I'm having an epiphany right now. This is so necessary because this person needs to really learn what I'm trying to teach her. And she's going to really learn by bumping her head. Like I've learned many things
And
by
guess
bumping
what?
my head.
After she bump her head, she gonna appreciate your fruitful teachings. She gonna appreciate being up under your tutelage. She gonna understand that your wisdom was worth more than gold and fine silver.
Right.
Because by wisdom, all things could be obtained.
Right, like Solomon.
Yeah.
Right. So you said something earlier that I really can attest to, man. Like when I said at that time, what I was saying is this: like I have people I support as well, right? I'm probably not as much as you, but I have my people, and I noticed that a pattern. Some people will, will not use their resources wisely and run out fast, and they come right back. And then I got to a point where I'm like, just give me a couple days, and then I'm a piece of shit. I'm not nothing. It's like people, or I can't no more. I'm sorry. People forget about what you've done. They don't care. They need right now. What can you provide for me right now? And it's like, yo, I'm not obligated to provide anything. You know what I'm saying? But it's very hurtful. You know what I'm saying? But
You being the beloved of your tribe, when the beloved is off location, ones return unto original form. So it's heartbreaking. Like, as for you, like, even this last time when I went to prison, it's the longest since 2018 that I've been on the streets at one time. And it was heartbreaking to see how the people so close to you, they forgot my sacred teachings. They forgot my ways. It's heartbreaking. And it make you feel abandoned almost.
Right.
Like, was y'all acting? Like, the best actors get the best parts. So was y'all acting all along?
Bro. So,
I know how you feel. Like, that's
God.
one of the biggest things that led to my depression. Like, I was a warrior. I was a gladiator. I did all of this, and this is what I get in return. Like this is what I get in return.
Or you remove yourself from a situation, and the person's lifestyle is like, who are you?
It always go back to shit.
Yeah, it's wild.
It always go back to shit because we just made it look easy.
Yeah, and my thing is this, man. Like you, bro. I love hard.
I love hard.
Too hard. Like, you know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
hard.
Too hard, bro. So it's like, I love you. Things are different now, but I still, all of the things that I've done for you, mentally, spirit, whatever, I want to still benefit you. And sometimes it's like, it's just wash it off. And it's never an upgrade. It's always a downgrade. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Because we was the best it was ever going to get.
That's true.
Anybody that's in alignment with us, you're going to do good based on the energy. You can't go nowhere else and do the same thing and get the same results.
I never say that.
I don't want to say
I never say it.
I don't say that
to them.
I don't want that to be the incentive for you to stay.
Correct.
But you'll see.
Correct.
Go somewhere else.
Bro, what the hell? We so aligned right now because
insane.
I swear to God, like these are my sentiments exact. And when I'm communicating, it's certain things I just don't say. I want to, and it's certain things I know that I can say that can nudge you back, but I don't want to say these things
Because I feel like I'm being manipulative in nature.
Correct. And I don't want it like that.
I don't want to play a convincing game. I don't want who don't want to be here.
Right.
I want you to want me.
Correct.
If you don't want to be under my administration, you don't want to want me.
If you don't trust my teachings, my guidance, then I kind of don't want you around. Bro, please do me a favor.
Demonstrate the thought.
Stay far away from prison as possible.
Of course. But
far away from that place.
I needed that.
Okay.
That was the best thing that ever could have happened to me.
Okay.
That was the best thing.
What the last
This
sit down,
last bid was the best thing that ever could have happened.
Tell me about your day to day, and tell me about.
The reason I say it was the best thing
growth,
that ever could have happened to me because I usually go to maximum security facilities. And this time I went from a maximum security facility to a minimum. And when I got to the minimum, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be turned. Right. I know this bitch lit. I got there, it was like a witness protection program. It was just like a bunch of rats. And I was like, damn, like everything I do, it ain't no sense in doing that because y'all gonna tell on me. I mean, they had some solid stand-up guys there, but most of the people there was rats.
Right.
Like, you in there with pedophiles, you in there with...
Why'd they put you there?
Because of my celebrity, my status. And then to be honest, to trap me. Because Larry Hoover left from a minimum security facility. He was at a minimum security facility, and it allows you to get lax.
Yeah.
And when I was there, like, I saw through the maze, and I didn't get lax.
Right.
And then they had me there with all of these, it was minimum security. It was like everybody that didn't have that much time. I only had 33 months.
Right.
So it was a minimum security facility. This is my first time being there. But the beautiful thing is, I always been a bookworm. My book game series, and then that's when I first did yoga for the first time. I tried yoga, and it was beautiful because it prepared me for society. It prepared me for reality. Like, if I can't benefit off of what you're doing, I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Right.
You know, that's when I realized the game is not physical anymore.
Yeah.
It taught me how to play the game above the shoulders.
Right.